Hey everyone, how's it going? Joe here today with a video for you where I am going to give some fragrances their flowers. I want to discuss a few fragrances that have had an impact in my life over the last calendar year. We are going to discuss some fragrances that really I did not realize how much of an impact they would make on my life, but they have. So without further ado, let's get into the list. First, I want to discuss something from the House of Alexandria fragrances. This is one of their latest releases. This is Work Hard, Stay Humble, an original creation. Woody, patchouli, lots of oak, so it's woods. A little bit of tobacco, some tonka, but this is like a real earthy fall fragrance. There is a slightly bright opening to this array of spices, semi-floral components with like jasmine and just everything to tie it together, but I think there's even rose in here. Overall, very great fragrance. I have this in here because for the longest time, since before I returned to FragCon, I had been hearing about Alexandria. And I do own one of their fragrances. I've owned it for a couple of years now. And I had the chance when I went to LA to meet Ani, the owner and creator of many of Alexandria's fragrances. And it was just a pleasure to meet him and cultivate a great friendship and conversation with him. Work hard, stay humble is really the meaning behind also why I appreciate Alexandria. I hold myself to the same standard. Work hard, stay humble. I'm a Capricorn. It's what we do. This is just a really great fragrance to put into a moment of never forgetting who you are and always strive for excellence, because you might just meet some amazing people along the way. Speaking of LA, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention this, and I also met some amazing people along the way because of it. Nihilo. Now, you could thank Ali from Doc Fragrance for introducing me to the brand. She owns a bunch of them. She owns a signature original, Oud Venom, and Citizen X. And she had been telling me about this brand for the longest. I got a chance to try it when I was in LA, and I met some amazing people. So shout outs to Jen, of course, the manager of the LA and West Coast, hosting us when we went for Glamcation. Shout outs to Roberto, manager of the East Coast. Sylvie, Olivier. In general, I cannot speak higher praises of Nihilo and what they do. Sloan Vavers. I got this because this is my LA trip. This is my trophy for saying I finally made it to the West Coast. I made it to LA, the city where dreams are made of. We are thriving because of that trip. So much in store. So much to come. So, I want to have a special moment, and what better moment than an exclusive fragrance that you could only get in the Nihilo boutiques or with Harvey Nichols all the way out on the other side of the world. This is a gem of a fragrance. There's some plum, tobacco, tonka bean, nutmeg, clove type of combination, patchouli. This right here is really sexy. So glad to have it in my collection, not just as a fragrance, but because this captures the essence of actually setting a goal for yourself, again, almost like work hard, stay humble, setting a goal for yourself and achieving it. I've always wanted to go to LA. I did it. And now I'm going to do it again real soon. Also, too, this fragrance captures friendship. I don't know about Nihilo if it's not for Ali. I don't meet all of these amazing people if not for the conversations that I had with them. And again, if not for Ali. Number 3 is a fragrance that shows with patience comes prosperity. I waited so long for this fragrance. 2 whole years. I finally got it. Tony Iommi. First of all, Black Sabbath, epic, shout outs, amazing, props. Second of all, this fragrance I've wanted for 2 years, and I was just patient. And finally, I was able to acquire the bottle. This is the original bottle. This isn't the special edition, but still, this more than good enough. Monkey Special contains some patchouli, some sandalwood, a little bit of booze, cinnamon, rose, array of woods. This is just really sexy, very unaverage, if you will. This fragrance represents when you have patience, it will come. Even when it seems like it's not going to happen, it will come. And last but not least, this fragrance represents family. Zaharoff and my bro, Joey Cannoli. Triple X. This shows the internet is more than just the internet. You actually have friends. You can be close with people on the internet. All of the hard work, all of the time put in for Joey, all of the time knowing Joey, almost just as long as he's been on the internet. I have been also on YouTube just about. He started a little bit before me, but this fragrance represents the Cannoli Mafia. This fragrance represents the trip to Chicago that we all had, finally meeting and getting together through a pandemic, through years of just messaging on Facebook forums and everywhere else, through thousands and thousands of live stream watch hours, and then to sit there and have an entire weekend with people that you've either spent hours with talking about fragrance, talking about just life. Not every single person in the Cannoli Mafia is a fragrance enthusiast. Some are even allergic. Love that George and Claude and Joey put in to make this fragrance shows that I will always think about the times that I spent. There you have it. There is my list. Quick list. Just 4 pillars of my life. In the comments down below, let me know what fragrances have left an impact on your life, or how do you feel about any of the fragrances mentioned? Have you tried any of them? Do you want to try them? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all later.